Okay, here we are again. I thought this might be a good time to show you how I would build up a basic track. One of the more acoustic, organic, traditional IAMX songs. I chose This Will Make You Love Again just as an example. It's built on a piano, a treated piano. So what I would usually do is I would take a piano sample from Logic, is my main digital audio workstation. I can take one of the sampler plugins here, which is called an EXS. It's actually a pretty good sampler. And I can take a sample of a piano called classical piano. It's pretty nice. It's you'll find actually that these native samples are quite good from Logic. I like them. They're basic and they do what they say they're going to do. So I'd have a piano, something like this. At the moment it sounds a little bit stiff, so what I would usually do is I would treat it with a bit of reverb or take a bit of filter off, which is kind of muffling the piano a little bit. You take the cutoff, which is the frequency, the filter on that sample, bring that down so it's a little more muted, softer. Add a reverb, which is a very nice vintage reverb. This company is called Valhalla. It's very good software, very authentic reverbs. Okay, that's quite a good starting point. And what I would usually do is record a loop to get into the atmosphere of the song. I take maybe a 4-bar loop. In this case, it's a 4-bar loop. It's built on 4 chords, which you may remember are. So what I would do is I'd give myself a metronome and I would start some kind of recording. That's looping around now. Pretty good. Now I can take the metronome off because I have the rhythm, and I can start layering sounds. Quite a good sound with this is an organic kind of subby bass sound. I would choose an analog synth. We have very good analog synth plugins now. This is one which is based on an old analog synth called the ARP Odyssey. It's called the Oddity. And I have a very basic monophonic bass sound. Let me just stop the loop there so you can hear the bass sound. I've also assigned the parameters here of the software to physical knobs that I turn. So this I've assigned to the filter of the analog bass sound. That's controlling this software. And other parameters. There's the tuning parameter. vibrato if you want that. Okay, so I would maybe play along with the piano, some subtle bass under there, maybe a little bit of delay on that bass. It's a very good delay also from Valhalla. So I can record that as MIDI notes on the loop. It should come around. May not have caught that first note. Oh, it's got it. Okay, we have a basic loop running. Could add some percussion, some kind of subtle synth percussion. You can do a lot of interesting things with simple white noise, filtered white noise, which I like very much. Keeps it quite neutral in terms of what's cool in drum sounds. So you have something quite sexy like that. And this is again another simple plugin from Logic. I'm changing the envelope of that sound, a bit more release on it, a bit softer on the attack. So let's just put something in. Something like that. Now you can mess with it a little bit. Soften it a little bit. I would then take maybe another piano. I know there's a melody line, lead line that comes in the song. Let's take this one, atmosphere piano. It's got a little bit of a detuned chorusy effect on it, which is quite nice to give a bit of mystery. I won't record this yet, but you can get the idea. I fucked up there. Let me just, it's a little bit loud. Put that in this time around. Comes around on the loop, I'll record. It's playing now. I'll mute that for now because that's going to come in later. So now I would maybe look at the voice, see what's happening with that. thickening effect over here, which is quite good sometimes. It's a TC Helicon. It does many things. It does thickening, chorusing, harmonies, all sorts of stuff. You can hear if I do this, then you have a bit more of a high octave. I think it is a 12 or it's a 24 shift of my voice. At the moment I'm going through this compressor, compressor limiter, universal audio, classic compression, classic limiting. I'm reducing the peaks with this. I'm going to roll off a little bit of my top S's, so there's not too much sibilance when I sing. I can push the gain a little bit. Then I would go over to my recording situation over here. I'll maybe add a few effects just for feeling. When the joys of living just leave you cold, frozen from the failing mass you've made your own. So I don't really like the octave effect. I'm going to take that off. Keep it simple. When the joys of living just leave you cold, frozen from the failing mass you've made your own. If you want an ending to your screenplay life, well, here's the consolation that will change your heart and mind. I'll open up the lead now. Heart and mind. All the glitz messiahs just pass the time. A cure for no real sickness. Cross your hopes and die. Your supermarket Jesus comes with smiles and light, where justice he delays is always justice he denies. So that is the verse, feeling of the verse, creating atmosphere, creating nice loops, basically a foundation for me to perform on top of. And I think I'll try and I'll split this up into 2 sessions, because I need to think about what comes next, which is the chorus. There's a few different parts that I'll have to prepare for that. So let's do the chorus part on the next session. So stay tuned, and I can't wait to see you again for that.